It's thick. I've got some hoodies that are thin. It doesn't feel thick on, but it's warm and cozy. But I've had some hoodies that are really thin. I would say this is definitely thicker material. Top right-hand side, our yellow Terran player. This, my friends, is Ziggy. Bottom left, our red Zerg from Gamers Origin is Stephano. Qualifying match here in WCS Winter. As we get this ready to go, get this set up. Probably not our last series of the day, because after this we've still got like at least the Clem series to watch. Oh my god, what just happened? Did someone just delete the entire... Oh, someone has broken the Liquipedia bracket. Someone has broken the Liquipedia bracket. That's impressive. They have absolutely destroyed it. So someone's broken the Liquipedia bracket. Meanwhile, some other stuff is going on, I think. Oh my god, what have they done to it? They've absolutely ruined it. Oh dear. Alright, well. In the meantime, we still got some Clem matches to go. He's currently 1-0 up against Art, I believe. Then he plays Pappy Joe, then Drogo. So that'd be a cool couple of matches to maybe jump into, even if it's not necessarily just... even if it's not Clem, even if it's whoever else wins. Those should be some pretty cool games to watch out for. The Witch King 138, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel as we get started in this TVZ. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Wardy, where the F is the accent? I don't really have an accent. Yeah. Yes, it's a much better channel. Well, you're very welcome to go and check out StarCraft 2 WCS Qualifiers on Base Trade TV. Rifkin is definitely streaming these games because he has passion. You see Rifkin here, guys? I don't know. Hands of the 26-month resub says, will you have my baby? Also, I'm a dude. I will have your baby if you have my baby. How about that for a deal? How about that for a deal? And what's up? Mikut Zamagi coming in with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Couple of Reapers poking forwards, and we are going to be having the couple of Lings going down here. Obviously, this is Free Rax Reaper, which we've seen Ziggy do time and time again. He loves this style, even though it's completely outdated, and he will go up into like 5-7 Rax Reapers sometimes as well. As we are going to be seeing the grenade going down. Queen's getting bopped around, and again, just going to be seeing the Crypt Team again picked off as well. So good stuff so far by Ziggy. Here again continues to produce those Reapers, and already adding on the extra racks as he'll continue to apply the pressure. Now Link Speed's about to finish in a moment or two, and that's where it gets a bit more difficult to make this free Rax Reaper play work. He's going to see a couple of Lings going down still. Reaper's going to jump on a Queen. And still dealing some good damage here, these Reapers. Ooh, don't quite get that Queen in the back. That's unfortunate. Trying to pull the damaged Reaper back as well. Man, two very low Queens. He gets them as well. And Stephano's going to lose a third Queen. Oh, no. This is starting to add up already, guys. 3 Queens down. Now it's only really Zerglings. There's no Queens available at the moment, and there's enough Reapers to start just shutting down the Lings as they're popping out. Queen pops out, going to take 1 shot, 2 shot, already half health. Grenade to help him get out of here. Loses his first Reaper, now hops to the low ground. Not really enough Reapers here, or Lings here, sorry. Another Reaper goes down, sure, but I mean, Ziggy again doing some good damage so far. And Stephano will be trying to stabilize. 24 to 23 workers. Ziggy's natural command center now finished morphing into an orbital, so that extra little bit of economy now available. You can see the adepts popping up, and going to be seeing those Zerglings just again trying to stop these Reapers getting in there. And these Reapers keep hopping up though. Leaves a few of the damaged ones on the low ground. I like that. Art, by the way, just tied it up 1-1 against Clem. That's a big deal. Oh my god, that's a dead Queen! Oh my god, that Queen got hit by the Reaper grenade, then killed it, went flying. And all of a sudden, Stephano was caught droning up, so he doesn't have the Lings to defend this. Reapers are going crazy. 6 workers killed. I mean, that Queen again in some trouble here, perhaps. I mean, yeah, it's going to go down. couple more Lings popping out, but again, the Lings are just dying so quickly here, and Ziggy has absolutely got this just running out of control right here. The grenade is again good for the Reapers because it pops the Lings away, and Stephano has lost way too much at the moment. Some more Zerglings coming back down to the bottom side. Man, Reaper's going to come back around. Ziggy hanging out in the center. 5 Reapers now coming up at a time. He's up by 9 workers as well. Doing a brilliant job as we see more Zerglings hanging out in the main base. And those extra Reapers coming across. He's got plenty to work with here as he's building about to be 5 Reapers at a time. Here you go. Just going to be seeing these Reapers hopping up, hopping down. This is getting a little bit awkward with the Lings kind of in both locations, but again, I think he just has maybe too many Reapers. Maybe not. It's a little bit scary, that. Oh, Ling's still trying to get across here. Oh, the Reaper grenade. Kind of bopped the Reapers into the Lings there. Try and get back to the low ground in a moment or two. The Ling's still chasing. I mean, this was Stephano's good moment or two where he actually maybe got back into the game a little bit. Thank you so much. A couple more bits, little bits of love coming in. Earthiverse coming in with the 100 bits. Thank you so much. It's 5:30 AM and I still feel like I'm drunk from last night. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. And Sir Pimel coming in with the Twitch Prime sub as well. Thank you so much. A few Zerglings from Stephano coming in towards the upper right side. So a little bit of a counter-attack there from our Zerg. He's hanging out up on the top. Reapers continue to come down towards the bottom left and trying to see if there's more of an opportunity to deal damage here. Again, Ziggy is ahead. Still building Reapers now. A factor on the way up. I'd love for one of these racks to start tech labs so he can start stim and so on and actually transition. Because Stephano's not dead yet. And one way we've definitely seen these Reapers lose before is when players kind of like, haha, I'm just going to kill you with Reapers. And then you don't actually kill them with Reapers and you die. And you're like, oh, this wasn't smart of me. What can I say? As we're going to be having the Reapers hopping up in towards the main base. And try and keep on fighting. Grenade goes down. I'm just going to be seeing the little bit of damage being done. Another grenade dropping. Zerglings getting picked off there as well. So dealing a little bit more damage. Doing a decent job of this. Down towards the low ground. Reapers hopping back up to the main. Jimmy gets picked off, and again, just going to be seeing Reapers trying to get an extract. I mean, the Spire's coming down now. Does Ziggy actually see the Spire? No, it's in the back of the natural. Kills an extract. I mean, that will help, obviously, against Mutas. Ling is already positioned on the low ground. And we see +1 weapons coming up, but still no sign of an actual kind of bio army. As the Reapers are going to fight here for a bit. They're actually just going to fight the Lings on the high ground and just sort of eat the damage up, but I mean, it works out in the end, I guess. And +1 Reapers are kind of insane as well, I suppose. Things just keep dying. I mean, now Muta's on the way up, so now you need to make sure you have the turrets on the way, etc. at home. He's going to lose some workers before then, these Reapers. He's sitting in the main base for the moment. He's talking to the spawning pool. I mean, that'd be great if there wasn't Mutas on the way, but this is a great opportunity for him to go to the low ground and actually deal some damage. I mean, he's going to go for the lair on the main base, so I guess he will get the lair. And again, he sees the Mutas now. He knows what's up. Reapers will hop down to the low ground. What does he do? Does he just commit in? Because again, there isn't really much on the ground right now. So if he just commits these Reapers, yes, they'll die, but he could get so much damage done right now. I mean, he could just pick off the rest of these drones, these queens as well. And that means that he really would have to take game-ending damage from the Mutas to really fall and lose this game, because he is absolutely going to win this game if it goes on any extended time. And yeah, the Reapers taking a little while to be cleaned up by the Mutas here. They get the 15 drones. Stephano has 15 workers remaining. So he basically has these Mutas and not much else. The stimming combat shields finally starts. Marines are on the way up. Stephano has let this get way too out of control. And Stephano is going to type out GG. Ziggy picks up game. He's going to Reaper it up again, or if he's got other plans to try and take this 2-0. To the bottom left-hand side, our yellow Terran player is Ziggy. Top right side, our red Zerg from Gamer's Origin, Stephano. in the end, I kind of like the idea. I mean, I was talking about him targeting down the spawning pool, and I was like, in the end, it was actually kind of a cool idea. Like, obviously, he didn't know muters were coming out, so he couldn't really be blamed for it. And then muters came out, and he actually still had time to go and kill all the stuff on the low ground and so on before the Reapers went down. So it was completely fine. As we get this set to go. So Reaper on the way out as we see an SCV coming down to the natural. Going to get Command Center started here in a moment or so. So it is going to be a more regular expansion from Ziggy this time around. So again, opening up a little bit differently as the Command Center drops on into play. Overlord spread out a little bit here from Stephano. And we'll follow this across the map for a moment or so right now. Overlord heading down to the bottom left, as the Reaper will head up to the top right. There is a few lings coming out. It was not hatch gas pool, it was a gas pool opening actually. So Stephano, if he makes a few more lings, it really apply pressure when that ling speed finishes up here. What could Stephano have held the free Rax Reaper with roaches? I mean, roaches were the more popular way of dealing with free Rax Reaper back in the day. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely still win with free Rax Reaper against roaches as well, though. I feel like the roach style, I feel like lings got a lot better because the Reaper grenade got nerfed, so you couldn't just kind of like grenade the lings and keep them away all the time. I guess it's the same with the roaches. I mean, roaches definitely can deal with it. It's just one of those things, like, you kind of make a decision. You can go lings or roaches, and it seems Stephano was caught off guard, so he's just like, quick, I'll just keep making lings to survive now. And the roaches have that kind of weak period while you build the first few up. And you generally want to get into Ravages so they can get the range advantages. Oh, the speed kicks in, grabs the Reaper, but he will not be able to get the CC because he didn't really slow down the build time that much. So really isn't going to slow down kind of Ziggy at all, actually. Ziggy making another SCV here. He can obviously insta-load it into the command center, so he's actually not really losing much time on any of this. And the lings from Stephano are going to be fairly unsuccessful early. Ziggy losing the Reaper was probably the worst part of this for him, but it didn't even affect him that much. Stephano unable to get the kill on the CC that you'd usually be looking for with this kind of a gas pool. Then the hatch opening. Because there's a lot of income put in right there. So we do see now the lings backing away a little bit, but still want to stick around, obviously delay the CC as long as possible. The fact that this isn't a able to morph this into an orbital obviously delays the mule timing, so that is a fairly big deal. Stephano hanging out just over to the left side there. What's up, Tail coming in with the fresh new subscription. Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Banshee and Cloak on the way up as Hellions go to start moving out through the center of the map. Cloak, Banshee on the way as a follow-up as well. Link's going to dive by. The Hellions are nearby enough, though, to come back in, but he loses one mule. Might lose two. Pulls it back too late. Two fairly fresh mules there go down from Ziggy, and that's a good denial of economy from Stephano. Ziggy starts the armory now. Stephano needs to not get too carried away on pure Ling production. Needs to make sure he has something to help deal with the Hellbats here in the near future. Circles of Stephano coming down to the bottom side of the map. And Hellions are still on the top right side as Stephano counterattacks again. You got to remember, though, if these counterattacks coming in, nice repair on the Hellion. These are Zerglings going down that will not be available to help defend the Hellbat attack in a few moments. Oh, Stephano's third base already open to attack here. And he's already only on 38 workers because these lings have to keep being made for the counterattacks and then to still defend afterwards. I mean, Stephano has the Spore Crawler and so on in position, but he's making more drones. Ziggy has some real opportunity right now as he sets up towards that third base, I feel. Hellions coming up. He's got a few SCVs there. I'm not sure if they were meant to still be following this Hellbat. They show up here right now, though, so getting this set to go. Here we go. Banshee gets a couple shots on the Queen already. The Queen's already backed into a bit of a corner. That's never a good sign, because they don't have anywhere to really kite those Hellbats. Just going to be seeing the few Hellbats picking away at some of these Zerglings. So Lings going down at the moment. Banshees up in the sky are going to put in some real damage as well. Those Queens are in a lot of trouble. Actually staying in Hellion mode as well. They can kite away, as now we've seen the third hatchery targeted by Banshees as well. There's only actually a couple of, well, one Queen really left over here. The Hellion's going to line up, and the drones are so low. Oh my god, the Banshees are obviously going to realize this and obviously pick up on the opportunity. 11 workers down, Hellbat still alive, and more Hellions still able to stream across the map. There's one more, and I feel like those drones are going to go down. Stephano's getting another few Lings in. I mean, here we go. The Hellbat's just about hanging on here as he kites away from the Spore Crawler. With all the Queens dead, the Banshees will kill the third hatchery. And what a position that's going to be here as that hatchery falls. Wow. Absolutely crazy as that hatchery goes down there. Going to be seeing these Zerglings of Stephano continuing in towards the natural expansion. The third orbital is about, well, is on the way up. Zerglings jumping in on the Hellions here, and well, that's not going to be too successful either. Ziggy is in a lead and is on the verge of qualifying for WCS Winter. Stephano took down Marine Lord but couldn't take down Ziggy. Well, he might, but the scans come down. Scouts the Spire. Ziggy's not being caught off guard. He'll make some 4s now. And he can just play a Hellion 4. He's going to build Widow Mines. And Cyclones. Okay. I feel like it's a bit of a riskier way than just going 4s. But I guess when you already know about it, you know to prioritize enough Cyclones, and I guess it can work out as, oh no, the new base. I mean, this is the thing, the Banshees stayed alive as well, so they're still able to come in and harass, and GG is called. Ziggy qualifies!